Alright, I'm back and I'm about to get back into it. Let's see. Okay, I was right with the names. I don't know why I did that when I could just walk out. The Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, just you. What do you want? Hiroko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said it before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine. Hiroko wants us to the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gagu shook off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. This is the boss's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi, what is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us, even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Have you taken that back? I'm surprised y'all listened. No, one of them probably did something that got messed up. Hiroko said that she really has been cracking the whip. Who knows, maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darmy asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Uh-oh, some people are still missing, right? The next 3 people to join us, the twins are missing and maybe that's it? Let's see. Oh, I passed them. How did I see them? Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, I guess. Miss Amiyama told us already. Amamiya. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right, okay. Good girl. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Huh. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. That's interesting. I wonder what happened if I didn't come. Uh-oh. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them. Or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Hiroko, please, get them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders will be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used for more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Oh boy. Let's hear what Hiriko has to say. Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. Oh. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out though. The heck is going on? What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Especially these two. I'm nervous. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The nun fighters, as we've been calling you. I've decided. You're going to leave this school. Huh? Well, what do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Uh-oh. Ima might actually be strong. Relax. Hiriko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'll make much difference. I'll just get stuff done like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiriko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leaving this school now, and what I say goes. Don't argue. Just obey my orders. This is the part where I will say, I don't care how strong she is, she can't beat multiples of us. Let's jump her. She's got mad. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. This is insane. Wait, Hiriko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give us some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know. Alright, you got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I won't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiriko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds. I know. Sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing. It can go to heck for all I care. That's crazy to me. You'd rather die than fight back. That's so weird to me. My whole life just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiruko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me, but I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiruko is coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aoski. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets, but you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that wasteland will all be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Darn, and still one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. Hey! I don't think Hiruko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We got 5 days. Is there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. Well, I'll just dance to her tune, huh? Man, that ticks me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right, we need to get them to open up to us first. Free time! I have an idea, why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us little by little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan, at least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me. How did I know? I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard, Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know darn me to only make it worse. Yay, I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, can only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamaru, Darmi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I'd pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. I already knew. Like, we gotta get her. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Alright, let's do this. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Oh, guys. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. One of my consolation prize. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I could try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for the information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you are coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
What comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke. I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always rushing. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Could you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but that doesn't work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushed me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find out a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Hey, so how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I can help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but it doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask them for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, bud. I proceeded to tell THL about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She has to find a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that? What about using that Githomatic in the rec room? The Githomatic? Yeah, but they don't have them here. We just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the Githomatic. Fashionable sick pouch. Is this something I found or? Oh no, it gives us. It's all 0. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bag seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Ado and I split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. What the? Gives about a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Oh no, I got 5 days to recruit 5 people. I gotta do this all in one day for each one. Jeez. Darmy, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Ato, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darmy. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Okay, that's good. So I might not have everything. That sucks. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Ado. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? Seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. A fashionable pouch. I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once. We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did that. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they are secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. That reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these people go through? You have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. While I don't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. Talk to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her crap. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop?
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Well, we got a shrink in a plastic bag, but we came up short on a fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darmy told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found THL outside the school. Oh, I thought he was talking to him, saying THL. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Day 12. Damn, we flying through these days. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Oh boy, let's do it. Hold up. Let's see. Everybody else in their room. Okay, let's do this. Back out here again. Jeez. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be into that direction. The right? Hold on, I'm curious. Oh, there's only two of us. Maybe I shouldn't go around. Okay, I don't see no more treasure. I think it's only for free time. Oh, no, they're still there. It just... I can't access it. Got it. Okay. Look inside. Already a set player.
I'll take this with me.
Got some pretty glass.
Yes!
Nice. Risking it all. Okay, nice.
We did it.
We did it. You know what? I do feel like getting some more materials. I hope we can win with just us two. Oh, I'm like, okay, good.
Say when. Take this! Good to go. Got it! Here we go. Ready when you are. My turn. Good to go.
Eep. This is bad. I'm about to get jumped.
Not gonna cut it.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I've got this.
Yeah, I'll solo dolo this. Don't worry.
Take that. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Say when. Let's do this. Got it! Let's go! My turn! Takes more than that.
Light work. No reaction.
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Here we go! Take this!
This is why we need upgrades. Imagine I didn't upgrade him.
Yes!
Golden honey, nice. Ah, should I do another fight? Why not? I'm guessing forcing the fight without a tank is making me better.
Ready when you are. That's it. Good to go. All right, here we go. Yeah! My turn. Here. Got it. Good to go. Yeah! I've got this. Ha! My turn. Yeah! All right, ready when you are. Keep your guard up.
Jeez. I knew it.
Here we go. That's it. Let's do this. Got it. Let's go. That's it.
I'm ready whenever.
I don't know why those little guys are so strong. The purple ones. Might as well. Pick up three. Start flipping switches. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't even read. I just said, yellow. I'll go slow. I want that. I wish I could have got some more. Find the swings. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Yeah, I should have collected more. Dang. I could have got away with that too. Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this gift to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue of fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? Her grandpa, obviously. The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Karo is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place now. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I peeked all over the place. Having a puky girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right thing to Tsubasa as she shares her worries to convince her to fight. Oh no! Persuasion missions. Oh no. You can choose what to say by pressing WASD twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. Twice? What do you mean about twice? That's concerning me. Hold on, can I save right now? Nope. I should have saved. No. Just use that thing back. Uh-oh. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Oh. Let's talk, girl. Let's talk. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Tsubasa.
of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over
Do I have to
myself,
choose the
but
right part?
it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
What? Wait, what? Should I not have said that? Tsubasa started silently gathering her belongings. She's really going to leave. Wait, Tsubasa, give me another chance. The thought of troubling others with her puking mortifies Tsubasa, but she doesn't need to worry about that. If she uses what I gave her, she shouldn't have to be afraid of puking anymore. Yeah, let me try that because I don't get what happened.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous.
Let me see. Let me not
I
choose
start
anything.
puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery. No, there's no way I can fight.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay.
Just use that sick bag.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Okay. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone will make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone will see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But
I
can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a cool
All the
nickname.
bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided...
No, I messed up.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others.
But
A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
see? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this girl trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders. Oh. So I was terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If Oh, don't eliminate that word for her. She'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
Oh my gosh.
It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke.
That's crazy.
It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would happen again. They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets
Jeez.
than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
Really?
I'll puke with you.
Puke on command is crazy. What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Sabasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Sabasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her. I see you're...
see.
Oh, dang.
You're stupid, aren't you?
Wow. Don't puke with me. Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't a reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. And I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? That have been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I feel like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. Well, you told me! What do you mean? You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place that can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Carl is to me, then do you mind sharing what it was like spending time in your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that could be her reason of fighting.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have...
Dang it! Here we go. I messed up.
grandpa's really nice.
I should have waited. I should have waited.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
I think I missed it, yeah. Jeez. But I bet the dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school where I'll die on the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? About to lower her head and fell silent. She still needs one more push. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Because of the way I am,
I hope
you
always get the
emotions
retry
in check. All I can think about is not letting
I gotta let all
anything
this
make me
happen again.
puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
Okay. Okay. Jeez.
Because of the way I am, machines are I'd get cupped. Of course I failed a lot. Fail as much, no matter how much even when his granddaughter was. That's why I love his work.
Your grandpa's...
Yeah, he's a royal. My dream, I want to protect the place. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Did I miss it? Screw it. Oh my gosh! I missed it! Maybe I gotta shoot the W part. Oh my gosh. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Because of all, but of course I failed a lot. No matter how much, that's what, as long as I have, damn it. Talking about my grandpa, I miss you so.
Oh, it really was that. That's crazy.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Saray said. If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Saray may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
Come with us. And protect what matters most to us.
And protect
together.
what matters most to us together.
Oh my god. Let's Persuasion complete. Listen to me. Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa in his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Bonds. Jeez. Now for the rest. Dude, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. His room. Jeez. Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the heck are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple of screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about. I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked to survive at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
Hey!
I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. Told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money. Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I had to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. What will get him to open up to me? What's something you want? Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Next time! I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you in the next one.